My name is Leor. For years, I believed discipline was stronger than fear, until the night I learned a truth that rewrote everything I thought I knew. I wasn't captured. I wasn't injured. I wasn't even in danger, at least not in the way you'd expect. What happened to me happened inside a military base, a place where I was supposed to feel safest. It began during a night duty in an observation room. Small room, two screens, a radio, a metal door that echoed every time someone walked past it. My shift partner was late, so I sat there alone, listening to the slow hum of the machines. I had worked that room 100 times. I thought nothing could surprise me anymore. I was wrong. Around 2:30 a.m., I heard something through the radio, not the usual commands, not routine messages. It was whispering, fast, urgent, two men speaking in low voices. I increased the volume, static, then clearer. If she finds out, everything falls apart. My heart froze. Was this a joke? A training drill? Something encrypted? But then came another voice, calmer, deeper, almost cold. No one finds out, ever. That girl wasn't supposed to survive. I felt my blood turn to ice. Who were they talking about? What girl? What happened? Before I could make sense of it, footsteps approached the door. I quickly turned the volume down, pretending to check the screens. The door opened. A commander walked in, not mine. Someone higher. He looked at the radio first, then at me. You heard anything strange? I swallowed hard. No, sir, just static. He stared at me long enough for my hands to shake under the desk. Good. Keep it that way. He closed the door, and I swear, for the first time since joining the army, I felt I wasn't on the side I thought I was. Minutes later, my shift partner arrived, breathless, nervous, his face pale. You okay? I asked. He didn't answer at first. Then he whispered, Don't ask questions tonight. Whatever you do, don't. No sleep came to me after that. Before sunrise, I walked out to the yard. The air was cold, silent, too silent. That's when I saw them. 4 officers huddled behind a vehicle, speaking quickly. One of them was holding a file. A small photo slipped out onto the ground. A girl, maybe 14, bruised, terrified. My breath hitched. Was she the one from the radio? One of the officers stepped on the picture by accident, then kicked it under the car as if it didn't matter. My stomach twisted. I realized something that morning. This place I trusted, this organization I believed in, was hiding something dark, something that happened to a young girl. And the truth was dangerous enough that even hearing a piece of it made me a risk. For days, I pretended everything was normal. I smiled, saluted, followed orders. But every night, I replayed that radio whisper in my head. She wasn't supposed to survive. 3 weeks later, I was called into an office, not my officers, someone higher, the same man who asked me if I heard anything. He sat behind the desk, silent, hands folded. We're reassigning you, he finally said. To where? His eyes locked onto mine. It's better if you don't ask. I understood I was being removed, not because I did anything wrong, but because I knew something I wasn't meant to know. Before I left the base, my shift partner, the only one who acted nervous that night, came up to me quietly. He said one sentence. Just one. She's alive? I froze. She? I whispered back. He nodded slightly. They think she doesn't remember, but she does everything. I wanted to ask more, but he stepped back immediately, as if he already said too much. I walked out of the gates that day with a new truth. Sometimes the most dangerous secrets don't come from enemies. They come from the people you trusted your whole life. I didn't get captured. I didn't fight. I didn't bleed. But that night wounded something inside me. My certainty, my loyalty, my blind trust. And until today, I still don't know who that girl was, what she survived, or why everyone was terrified of the truth coming out. All I know is this. When a system fears a child's memory, there is something very, very wrong. And that was the night. I stopped believing in uniforms and started believing in the truth, in